Today we're going to test Lysol Power Toilet Bowl Cleaner, CLR, Lacquer Thinner, and Distilled White Vinegar, and see which one can clean a MerCrusier outdrive better. This is a MerCrusier outdrive. Shocker, right? This is an Alpha 1 Gen 2. The issue is, as the exhaust comes out, it bakes this haze onto the outdrive. The curiosity point is, what's best to clean it? So I've got 4 different options we're going to test today. One is distilled white vinegar and water. One is lacquer thinner. One is CLR. And one is Lysol Power Toilet Cleaner, believe it or not. These are all things I found online that were kind of curious, and I figured it's worth a try. So I'm not going to say which are which. I'm just going to test each of them. This is going to take about 10 minutes after first application. We're going to see where we go from here. And I have a rinse bucket with just straight water that we will, after 10 minutes, rinse it down one time and figure out which one we think works best. So here we go. We're going to start with, I've got 4 different cups down here. One of them is, I'm just going to say the names of them. One is Washington, D.C., 2 is Chihuahuas, 3 is Key West, and 4 is No Name. That way we don't adulterate that happens to be the shot glasses that they happen to be in. So this is D.C. We're going to start with just a little swab here. That's DC. This is Chihuahuas. This one's Key West. And this one is No Name. Pretty easy to see that No Name is already having a reaction. Now I'm going to have my cloth down here at the bottom so that we don't put any items down onto, or any liquid down onto anything that we don't want it. I'm going to keep all these moist. 10-minute timer starts now, and I'm going to try to keep everything moist to a reasonable extent. Back here with DC. Back here to Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas dries pretty quickly. So we're just going to have to bear with that, so we do everything routinely. Key West. And then we go back to No Name. So I'm going to do something adventurous. We are now, I still have 9 minutes left, so I'm going to say this is a 1-minute test. I have 12 seconds left until the 1 minute is over. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this after 1 minute because I'm fairly confident that we already know which one of these is going to be working better. And I'll zoom in here so that we can kind of get a good view. But I'm fairly confident that No Name is doing very well. And I don't want it to etch through the paint and into something, cause something bad. So we're just going to go ahead and wipe these right now. Okay, a couple times real quick with just water, and we'll try to blow it dry a little bit here. It'll take a minute. And this is a dry towel that I'm going to take with nothing on it. May have used it for waxing earlier or something. But I'm going to venture to say that the last sample, being this area right here, looking from my angle and probably from yours as well, that No Name is probably the best performer. The second best performer is probably Key West, and the others are I guess the first one may have been having an effect, which was Washington, D.C., but the Chihuahuas doesn't seem to be doing very well at all. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now I'm probably going with option 4, which is no name. And for the record, in case you're keeping score, the number 1 was distilled white vinegar and water, which was DC. That's how that looked. Second one was lacquer thinner. So Chihuahua's was lacquer thinner, which had very little effect, which some folks touted to be the answer. This is all fresh water, by the way, on this outdrive, so, and it's 2 years worth of use. Key West, which was number 3, was CLR. So CLR did a pretty decent job, but hands down, I gotta say, no name right here is the Lysol Power Toilet Cleaner. So if you're interested in cleaning your outdrive quickly, have something to rinse quickly, I mean, geez, that was a minute, maybe 2. So make sure that you have a bucket of water very handy to go ahead and rinse these down as quickly as you can, because these chemicals, again, wear your gloves. I was using Q-tips to apply them, so wear your gloves. Hey, this is TXW5CSM, and I'm here to say that the Lysol Power Toilet Cleaner with the acid, I don't have it in front of me, but it's out there on the internet. Check it out. If you need me to send a picture or something, let me know. But that is looking pretty darn pristine pretty quick. Okay, here's a little progress report. That's kind of what it looked like. This is what it looks like now. Part of that scuffing in that area may be because I used rubbing compound on it earlier. That edge is there, done. This is not. And the real tell is this side versus the untreated side, which is where I did the original test over here. So that gives you an idea of how significant the ability to clean this is. Again, scrub it or rinse it off right away once it's done foaming, and yeah, you can get your, sorry about that, you can get your outdrive looking like that pretty quick. Again, wax it right after. Don't, make sure you rinse it well and then wax it. Well, here is the final result. It's a far cry from where we started. Well worth it. Hope y'all picked up on something you can use. 2 coats of wax, that's what it looks like.